Very good afternoon and welcome to Nigeria at the Verge of Breakup live in central London, where we're going to be having an exclusive broadcast today behind me, where another protest is taking place. We will tell you more, but for now, we're just warming up. A very good afternoon to you wherever you've joined us. My name is Olayomi Koiki. This is part of what makes a society where people are not happy with the government of the day. We're just starting. Let us share the broadcast. It's going to be a very powerful session as we embark on Nigeria at the Verge of Breakup.
Kí ìran wa tí ó ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn kí ó lè máa sọ nípa tiwa wípé a ṣe ìlú tí a lè ṣe ojú ọ̀wọ̀, kí a dira wa mú nítorí pé àìkú àwọ̀rìn ejò ní jẹ́ ọmọ ejò níyà. Bí ọ̀ká bá ṣáájú tí sèbé tẹ̀lé, tí paramọ́lẹ̀ àti òjòlá ń wọ́ ruru tẹ̀lé wọn lẹ́yìn, kò ní sí ẹ̀dá kan tí ó lè fi igi ná ọmọ ejò tó pa láàrin wọn. Ìṣẹ̀dá Yorùbá ni ó dára jù nínú ìwà àti ìṣe. Yorùbá ní àpọ́nlé, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń bọ̀wọ̀ fún àgbà. Ìṣẹ̀dá tí ó ní ààtò ni ìṣẹ̀dá tí Elédùà fi Yorùbá ṣe. Bí ọkùnrin bá jí ní òwúrọ̀ ní ilẹ̀ kóòtù òjíire, adọ̀bálẹ̀ gbalaja a kí àwọn òbí rẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bí ọmọbìnrin bá jí, a fi orókún méjèèjì
I'm going live. That is me. We have a protest. We want to come out of Nigeria. The contraction, so many Christians are killed, so many problems. The British joined us together in 1914. We are now telling them the last warning. Break it up now. The thing that you want to talk about, bring them here. and then you can get the message across to the world as well. Yeah.
Tell you what,
Yeah, no, no, that's me. That's my own platform. Yeah, that's my own.
I can see you there.
You're live already. You're live. Yeah, within watch all over the world. So we've been doing this engagement campaign to the British government. We've had enough of your contraction by joining feeling the genocide taking place. 1,202 Christians have been killed alone this year, and the world is not saying anything. So So get your spokesperson. Let me give you my business card as well. So I do follow you a lot on Twitter anyway. But I didn't know you were going to be here today. I just came here because every Wednesday I report to the studio on number 10 down the street. So what I said is I said okay, because you've been on for almost a week now. Wow, so it's a good thing that I'm here today. All right then, thank you very much. All right. Wow, that is about it as we about to start this episode of 116 Nigeria at the verge of breakup. I have said to you, we will bring exclusive, and this is just one out of so many. Let's tell you that we're live. We're gonna play our anthem. I'm just setting up the Instagram. I can see everybody as you join the broadcast. Remember to share the broadcast as well. Invite your friend, and let us get to speak again today, the 9th day of September 2020. Once again, my name is Olayomi Koiki. Koiki Media, as is known, as we continue to bring you engagement of so many activities that is happening, today. While we are discussing our own issue, you can also see behind me the Extinction Rebellion. They're going to get me one of their coordinators to come and speak to us at some point before the end of today's broadcast. But I'm also going to be telling you, so many activities of what we're going to be doing as well. We're going to be here as well on the 1st of October, less than 23 more days. I hope you are all prepared, and I hope you've taken a day off and all that as well. So once again, welcome to the special broadcast from Central London, where we're going to be having the peaceful rally on the 1st of October here from Trafalgar Square. We're going to walk all the way down here, and we're going to be telling the British government why they need to amalgamate Nigeria now before it goes into a civil war. Once again, join the broadcast, share the broadcast, and invite all your friends as well. We're going to open the phone line as well at some point, where you'll be able to call in. You'll be able to tell us. We're just getting we're live on YouTube. For those that are listening to us on our Mix LR, we must also tell you that we are live outside. You might not be able to see the picture, but some of the pictures will be uploaded on our timeline later on as well. We are live on Instagram, we are being followed on Twitter, and we are live on Olayomi Koiki on the Start-Watch, and we are live on Koiki Oduduwa Facebook page. Once again, a very good afternoon as we are just about to start one of the most important times in the history of the Yoruba people by telling the world behind me that we've had enough of joining us together with the contraction called Nigeria. We want to come out peacefully before things goes the other way around.
Do you want us to do an interview about Extinction Rebellion?
Okay, sure. Yeah, why not? 1 minute. Let's get you in. I'm going to get an interview quickly with some of the media of the Extinction Rebellion. They're going to tell us, why they've been out here for the last almost 9 days in a row. Tomorrow is the last day. It's a good thing that we saw them here. And I'm going to invite them just to come in front of the camera, and then let me see that I can capture it verbally. Let's move from here. Okay. All right. Get closer. First and foremost, a very good afternoon, and thank you for joining us this afternoon. Would you just like to tell our viewers that are watching us around the world your name, and then what is the meaning of Extinction Rebellion? That is the first key, because a lot of people have heard about you, but they're probably targeting you just like they said to me, I am not a terrorist and all this nonsense. So let me let all hand over, and you can share the interview. Then I will ask some of the questions as well. So I'll let you go out.
Sure. Okay. So we're from Extinction Rebellion. We're actually part of the UK media and messaging team, and we really have one key message that we want to get across, in that we are very keen to promote our climate and ecological emergency bill, which is the private members' bill that we presented to Parliament last Tuesday. We're really keen that this becomes law, because what Extinction Rebellion stands for is trying to draw huge amounts of awareness to the climate emergency, to global warming, and all the predicted extreme weather events that will happen because of this, and also our other aim around ecology. When we talk about ecology, we're also very concerned about the ecological crisis and the huge number of animals that are going extinct as a result of climate change. I'm going to hand over to you, Naomi.
So we're about everything really that's threatening the planet where we live. So the climate change, obviously an existential threat, climate emergency, but ecological damage too in terms of deforestation, plastic pollution. In terms of climate change, the government's own advisors, the Committee on Climate Change, advised in June that we need to prepare for a 4-degree rise by the end of the century. That would be catastrophic. The UN climate change IPCC have said that 1.5 is the safe limit, 1.5 temperature rise centigrade. But the path that we're on is going to take us way beyond that. We have to take urgent action, and that's what we're about, and we take direct action to draw attention to that.
When you take some of these actions, you've done a lot of these. Just tell us, what impact does this, have on the government, and also, those that you want them to know and hear about, what you're telling us right now. What impact does it make, to the government around the world?
So we're in Extinction Rebellion UK, so I suppose we know most about what happens in the UK rather than around the world. But the UK Parliament did declare a climate emergency last May, and that was after we had a huge rebellion event last April, blocking many of the streets in London. So we believe that we had a major impact there. And every time that we have these rebellions, the coverage in the media soars. There's a huge amount of coverage, and there's coverage now, because you may have heard that on Friday evening some rebels blocked the printing presses of the Murdoch press, and this has gained a huge amount of attention in the media. There's a lot of backlash, obviously, but it's good to get the media talking about this emergency. That's our aim.
Okay. How do people get involved? When it comes to, I can say there's a large crowd here in terms of getting the message out. You've been here for the 9th day, I believe, and tomorrow is the final day.
Yes.
Why have you spread it for 10 whole days? What is the reason behind that?
We're targeting many different areas. So obviously Friday, that Naomi just talked about, was specifically targeting the corporate press. We're also later on targeting fast fashion outlets and the abuse of animals with fast fashion, the abuse of workers, child labour. We're targeting places in Tufton Street, the Global Warming Policy Foundation, and the lies that they provide the government with, that the government makes into law. So we have various areas that we're targeting. Yesterday it was Shell, it was Barclays Bank, and the huge amount of investments that they put into the fossil fuel industry. So we're spreading our targets quite far and wide, because many people are implicit as increasing global warming and
Okay. Once again, the Extinction Rebellion I've followed you quite a lot on Twitter. So when you do all this, then what should be the end result that you, as an organization with others, really want from not just the British government, but from the government around the world in terms of your own agitation?
So we have 3 demands. The first, okay.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah.
The first demand is for the government and the media to tell the truth, to tell the public the whole truth about the scale and severity of this emergency. Second demand is to get to zero carbon emissions by 2025, which we believe is the only way to get to that safe level of 1.5 degree rise. And the third demand is to set up citizens' assemblies that will decide what the solutions are. So we don't advocate the solutions ourselves, we're not experts, but we say get the public together in a controlled way with these citizens' assemblies representative of the whole community, of society, and put those recommendations through to government. And in France, that has already happened very successfully, and their citizens assembly recommended that ecocide become an international law, and this is now going to be put to the French people as a referendum. So we're looking for that kind of effect.
Just before I let you go, because I know you're very busy today, for those that are watching us right now, we are holding a peaceful rally as well on the 1st of October. What does it mean, to let people know the importance of coming out in a gathering like this and getting your message out, not just one person, but a collective? What does that mean to you in terms of the message to those coming out on the 1st of October, the Oduduwa nation that we are asking for, the amalgamation from Nigeria as somebody that wants to serve their own independent country? What does it mean having this gathering, to those that are watching us this afternoon?
I think it's absolutely essential that if people feel strongly about anything, they take action. And one of the most effective actions they can take is turning up, supporting the cause. It may or may not be peaceful, but we advocate non-violent direct action in Extinction Rebellion. But the most important thing is to leave your homes, get out on the streets, and let the government and the media know that this is an issue that you want resolved.
Your final message before I let you go, and then maybe later on we're still going to get a couple of more team of you that will come here and talk to us as well, as we are also preparing for the biggest rally that is taking place. Your final message for the time being.
Go on to the Extinction Rebellion website. You can just search Extinction Rebellion, you'll find it. It's got masses of science which tells you how bad the emergency is, and it's got information about how you can join up. So,
wow, thank you very much, and it's nice talking to you.
Thank you very much.
Well, you have me there, and it's been a very beautiful afternoon so far. My name is Olamiko. You can live at the Extinction Rebellion, while we continue to tell you that on the 1st of October, it is all happening here, where we're having the biggest rally of all time, and I hope every one of you will be joining us. Look, excuse me, I'm going to turn the camera this way, and you can see the amount of people. I want to make sure that I don't lose the feed, and I'm just turning the camera around a little bit so that you can see. Can you see them? Right? This is what we're expecting on the 1st of October. We need many people seriously. We must come out in our numbers on the 1st of October, where we're having our own peaceful rally as well. I'm going to put this like this. For those of you watching me on Instagram, I won't be able to hold the phone that much. I hope you can still see me though, and you can still hear the message, you can see me and the phone from this end as well. But one thing I want us to understand is, when we tell you to come out and protest, right? We are not protesting, we are doing a rally on the 1st of October. And right there behind me, so many of them trying to tell the international community for their own agitation. Once again, we're going to open the phone line, but let's do what we do best as well. I need 3 people to call and give us the prayer before we embark on very, very powerful afternoon, where it is already ongoing at the stage. Let's come out. Let's come out in our numbers. That is what we need. That is the most important thing, so that we can make sure that we write our message across. We have a caller that is going to play for us, I believe. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Yes. Mo mọ̀ pariwo pọ̀ níbí ìdàbọ̀ náà mo mọ̀ pé fún aládùúrà nàbí dẹ́kọ̀. Ẹyọ ẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀ ń lẹ̀ bí sínú láì tó àwọn tó mú sípítà wa jáde nílé ẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀ ń lẹ̀. Alright, okay, I think that is just a private call. Once again, as I continue to show you the feed, this is what we're expecting as well on the 1st of October. We must all come out and let us come out in our numbers on that day as well. Once again, on the 1st of October is a very, very busy day around the world. Let us make it a day. Má give excuse má ní ṣèbáwọn tó kí mídíà máa wà níbẹ̀ ṣèbáwọn heritage máa wà níbẹ̀ ìwọ náà jáde lọ ra ticket ṣé ní gbogbo àwọn tó ń wò gbogbo ọ̀nà wọn wá láti outside London ni wọ́n ra ticket ọ̀fi wá síbí báyìí ni má give excuse níjọ́ yẹn pé kò sáyè ní ibiṣẹ́ ni ibiṣẹ́ yẹn máa tán níjọ́ kan ibiṣẹ́ tó ń lọ yẹn ó máa tán níjọ́ kan. So what we are saying is come out now on the 1st of October and support the peaceful rally that we are holding. Look at them. Coming out in their colorful flags and all that as well. For those that are listening to us on the big seller, I believe we have a caller from Ibadan. Ebirande, Prophet. Ami Jesu. But we will continue once again. 1st of October, let us come out in our number. Let us come out in so much. Let's have this kind of, look, once and for all, let's finish it up. And most of people you understand? Let us come out. Let us come out on the 1st of October and where we're going to be having the peaceful rally as well. Once again, we are still live as we continue to show you. Also behind me, the protest that is going on here in London this afternoon. This protest, I'm told, has been going on for almost 9 days now. It is not 9 days. Now we need to Anita to want to go into one side. Once again, the peaceful rally taking place. Torí tó bá ní kò kàn ẹ́ nísìn, right, because ìwọ wà comfortable, òòrò ọjọ́ ọ̀la ẹ ṣe fẹ́ jẹ́ kí Fúlàní kó di pé àwọn ọlọ́mọ gba gbogbo ilẹ̀ wa tán, right? Wọ́n ní ISIS ti dé Nàìjíríà, wọ́n ní Boko Haram ti dé Nàìjíríà, iṣẹ́ wo gan ìwọ fẹ́ kó ẹ jẹ́ ká jáde ní October 4th. Let us come out ourselves from the atrocity of the Fulani that are already making a lot of problem for us. Today is the 9th day of September 2020. The time is coming up to exactly almost 12:34, and yes, as we continue our own broadcast, we are also reporting from central London right opposite the Parliament Square, where there is an ongoing protest that is taking place as well by the Extinction Rebellion. We are having our own rally. Let us make sure that we are all here together on the 1st of October and tell the world that Nigeria is not working. It is not working for the Yoruba people. It is not working for the Oduduwa children, and it is time now that we do amalgamate out of the contraction that you call Nigeria once and for all. Once again, a very, very good afternoon to you, and to join us this afternoon. And as you can see, if I turn the camera back